I just want to make this perfectly and abundantly clear that I am not in any way, shape or form attacking any of the actual activists in this film or anyone that takes part in any action arranged by Animal Rising in any way, shape or form. I think you people are awesome and we need more of you. My issue is completely with the claims making that's done by the higher ups. I actually think for the most part that at boots level, at grassroots level, most people that are doing this and taking part in these things are abolitionist, animal rights based activists who could well even agree with what I'm saying about the messaging, but are not in a position to do anything about it. I'm more than happy to be proven wrong about all of this. In fact, I really do hope that's the case, and I'd be more than happy to come and correct my position if that does happen. However, I am a little bit worried about the claims that are being made, especially given the amount of media attention and good platforms that have been given for a decent, strong message to be put out there without restriction, and that hasn't been taken. That does concern me.
Everyone does love animals, and it's just the case of really acting on that as a society and as a planet.
What evidence are you basing that assertion on? Because that's an assumption that I can debunk very quickly. I mean, does that apply when it comes to, say, rats and pigeons? Are we a nation of animal lovers? No, but it doesn't matter because love doesn't say anything about morality.
We're here today at this dairy farm where there are thousands of baby calves.
Just rows and rows of little babies trapped.
They're in these little plastic pens in isolation and away from their mother so that we can have their milk. We don't need to use animals, and if we say we love them, our actions need to line up with that.
Less than 30 seconds into the video and you're already seeing the limitations and the hole that you've dug for yourself by going with this animal lovers mantra, that you can't even really focus on the mothers. You can only talk about the babies because you know that nobody really loves or cares about the mothers. So I don't understand why you use this message personally, but everything that you've just stated is welfare and could be solved potentially by keeping the calves with their mums and giving them a bit more space. There's nothing about the fundamental wrong. There's nothing about that it shouldn't happen no matter what. There's nothing promoting veganism here. It's just welfare. This could be an advert at the moment for the RSPCA.
This isn't it. This isn't what love looks like.
It doesn't have to be this way.
You can tell this isn't right. They seek that interaction they should be getting from their mothers. Over here, they're running around, they want to play, and they have no space. This is completely unnatural.
The repeat of the same welfare concerns, nothing at all about abolishing.
You've only got to see the heartbreaking situation that's here at this moment in time, and you can see that our system is fundamentally broken.
We're all trapped in a system which is just based on greed and reducing everything to numbers.
And this farm isn't the exception, it's the rule.
These animals are victims in a terrible system. It's a monster and it's horrific.
If we stop using animals.
So this is potentially the strongest message and claim so far in the video. It should say we should stop as opposed to if. However, it just needs a full stop here. No more extra words needed. The more that you add to this sentence, the weaker you make your conviction, and sadly there's quite a lot of words that follow.
We move away from having them in our food system and towards a plant-based food system. It's not just creating a future for them, it's creating a better future for all of us.
The end of all use was a really strong message. The reduction of use in the food system is a much weaker one. I don't understand why you did that. This was a perfect opportunity to truly state your claim about what you're against and what you're hoping to achieve. Using only your own words, you just sound like any other NGO that tackles welfare. There's still nothing about abolition.
We need to stop these industries that harm animals completely, whether that be in animal agriculture, in horse racing, in animal testing. The way we exploit animals is so prevalent and so ingrained in our society, it's so completely unnecessary.
Credit where credit's due. This is better, a stronger message. Still not as strong as it could be, but much stronger than the one that preceded it. It's a shame that this wasn't there instead.
And if we claim to be this nation of animal lovers that we so often say we are, then things need to drastically change.
This part's totally unnecessary and actually completely undoes all the half-decent strength of the last message. I really don't understand why you persist with this.